This is David Stevens with FinWealth Builders. Today is Tuesday, April 12th, 2022. This is a stock market update for our trades of the day. We talked about last night, that we were in a downtrend and it continued today. Actually, it started out really good. Nice little rally, popped this morning. Thought maybe things were going to be on the positive note. And then in the afternoon, we had a nice little sell off and put in some new lows. So, where do we go from here? We have some critical support areas broke. We have a couple left before we hit the bottom again. So let's take a look at it, see what's going on, what we can expect, and hopefully we can get a bounce out of here shortly. If not, we'll just continue to play the downside. Just remember, we're not financial advisors, but if you do want more information or you would like to join our free Discord, you can do that at finwealthlive.com. You also can, join our Discord where we post out our daily trades for the day, including levels where to buy. And so, hopefully you join us there. We've been hitting about five out of our 6 trades are hitting the numbers during the day, and so that's pretty good odds. So there should be something for everybody in there. Let's get into it. Take a look at what's going on. You see here the Dow Jones closed down 0.26%, NASDAQ down 0.3%, and S&P 500 down 0.34%. See on our heat map, still got a lot of red here. You see money flow back into Apple and Tesla, which is great. We love Tesla for trading, and Apple's been great as well. Thought there's going to be a greater pullback on Apple, but Apple, it came through today. Energy, money flowing back in energy as well today, but still mixed message going out there in the marketplace. Didn't have anything hit the scanner that was off this scanner. Looking at our prior trades here, here's one. This one came in late. This is ATER. You see here the low was around 391, and when we peaked out at the end of the day it was 551. So this was a last part of the day trade. It hit my scanner late, just as it was kind of popping up here. So it gave us a little bit, and it stayed high. This is after hours. So looking for a trade in the morning for ATER. See if we can pop above this $5, maybe get to $6 or $7. So looking for a movement on ATER. SST, this was a multi-day trade. You see here though, we're down on this wedge that's pulling down here. So we kind of gave us, multiple opportunities off these little lows. Like today was 24.25 was a low, 26.83 was a high. And then we kind of pulled back. So this may come off our list, but first I want to see if this is going to break to the upside and get above 29 and give us a nice run, or is it going to break down below this $23 and the 200-day moving average, and it just comes off our list. So watching this one for, see if it'll give us another trade in here. If not, this one might be done. But we are in this wedge, which makes it, nice to get a visual on, what the possibilities are. Looking at our earnings here. So tomorrow, so CarMax didn't do anything, positive for me. Looking at Delta, BlackRock, Beyond, we do have banks coming out on Thursday, remember, and Friday, the market is closed for the US. It's great, Good Friday. So just beware, Thursday is going to be a bank area that might be able to tell us, what XLF is going to do, our financial index, as well as, set the pace for the market as we get into new earnings seasons now. BABA, we talked about this as well, that we had this support line down here. If we continue trending down, and we did, we closed lower. Didn't quite close below yesterday's wick, but still lower low. So very well could come down here. Hopefully find support and bounce off of this support line down here. Netflix, I talked about this as well. We got this support line down here at basically 330 area. You see we closed below the wick of yesterday, and we are this a downward trend, so it's obviously we could come down here and tag this. If we did, we could make a double bottom here, possibly bounce. If not, we do have our trend line down here that we could find support as well, but we are below the moving averages. Apple. So Apple, tried to make a nice rally up towards the 20 moving average, failed. Also came down almost to tag the gap above the 50 moving average. So we're kind of in a sandwich right now between the 100 and the 50, and we have a gap to fill as well. So we'll see. We got to either get above the 50 here at 168.48.6 or break below the 165 for a short. Tesla, it's in this range as well. We could just consolidate too on these stocks that until the S&P 500 decides it wants to go somewhere. So we're just kind of in the middle. So we need to either break above 107, 1007, and rally up towards highs, or if we break down below the 50 at 966, then we're probably coming down lower. So that'll be a shorting opportunity. OXY, nice and flat, staying right within this breakup candle and breakdown candle. So again, we might just see consolidation here. We talked about in the video last night too, that would be a possibility as far as the market just kind of go flat for a while and kind of build energy to make a move. So J&J, talked about this pulling back down to the 20 after hitting a high, and that's exactly what it's doing. 177 would be hopefully an area of support where it can find support and bounce. You can see that was a support line before. It did very well. UNH pulling back as well. We talked about tagging this this trend line down here, around 533.71 area and bouncing off. So looking for that to come down into support. EOG, same thing. We closed below the resistance line. It was support, now it's resistance. Could come down here and tag that 20 here at 120. AZN, talked about this as well. That would come down, and it was, we were overextended. Probably come down here and tag the trend line, which is exactly what we did. So hopefully we find support here and find a bounce off the 68 area. We'll continue to subscribe to our videos and like our videos so that we can continue to bring this content to you. We're really trying to build a community here, really want to help people out, as well as, build, sharing our successes with each other. So please join us, and you can find more information at finwealthlive.com. 10-year yield. So you see here pulling back here after hitting another high today. So, we really do want this to pull down here at some point, but being elevated like that, is going to, impact the market at some point. Dollar, we're over $1 now, $100 on the dollar. So that's very elevated. Inflation, that's where we're pointing to, where the dollar's getting very inflated now. So just something to be aware of, and that could definitely pull down the market. VIX also spiking. We talked about this in our videos every night, pretty much. Anywhere getting close to 25, market's coming down, and we spiked above there. Really, we need to get back below the 200 moving average to get the market to be able to rally again. So, we may not rally in April. We're about halfway through now, and again, like we talked in their last videos, March might have been the rally, the April rally. Just had it early this year. So we'll see. We should expect a rally maybe sometime in the summer, but right now we are definitely in pullback mode, and the VIX is helping to do that. And you see here, if we get back above 25 and rally up towards 28 and maybe up in this 30 range, definitely going to see a heavy pullback and probably new lows. SPY, you can see here, I was watching this one today. I was expecting it to try to hit this 200. Obviously, it just likes to come down and tease it and bounce and close above it. So that's good. It's good. It's going to be it's above the 200. That means we could possibly rally up here, but it could also be a sandwich. Could create a little sandwich here for us to be in for a while as we consolidate. Triple Qs also down here came up with came a little bit higher from yesterday's close, but still below all the moving averages, so still very bearish. So we got to break really through this resistance area at 341 if we want to get going again. Semiconductors, maybe do a double bottom here. We have this support line at 237. So that would be my guess. That's where I thought maybe would come today, but it didn't quite make it. So we'll see if we come down there and tag that and are able to bounce off. Dow Jones DIA, so it closed below the 200, where the SPY closed just above it. The DIA closed below it, which is bearish. So now that we're below all the moving averages, if we close a couple of days there, it's likely we could come down here and tag some of these prior support lines around 336 or even clear down here to 25. So just gotta watch these. IWM tried to make a nice rally up this morning. I thought I was going to get above that 20 or try to hold that 20. Didn't quite make it to the 20 and failed. They came all the way back down to yesterday's candle. So we'll see if we can get a bounce here. We still do have support here at 195.85. So hopefully we can bounce. But that was definitely showing weakness on the Russell 2000. XLE, you see here that consolidating here, right here in this little area between, we need to break really above the 79.50 or break below 76.35 for a short. XLB, pull back here down to the 20. If we can bounce off this 137, if we break below it, we'll short it. Above it, hopefully we can rally back up above this resistance area. Gold's rallying up, broke through resistance. And we talked about this last night. If we can break here, we might have a nice run up to 2070. So let's see what we can do here. Right now, the first thing, goal 1988, top of this candle is where we're headed. Bitcoin, talked about, you know, Bitcoin came down today, and so did what? The whole market, the market did, the SPY did, Dow Jones, NASDAQ. So we're here right here on support. We're flat right here right now. We'll see where we can go. If we break down further, the next goal is around 37,000. You kind of see where that's was support before and a breakout. So that would be the next goal here if we don't hold this line. So we're sitting right on a support line here. So if we break back up, then the goal is to go back towards 42,000 again. Ethereum, same thing, pull back flat here. It's above our support line here. Got to rally back up here, about over 30.50 to really kind of get it going again. Luna. Luna is down here on the 100 moving average. Got looking for a bounce here as well. So a lot of things in the crypto market sitting on major support right now. And if they break down, more likely we're going down, which means there's better shorting opportunities right now than there's long. So keep an eye on it. Looking for the bounce to start and to see the next rally when it's going to start. But be careful right now because, we have the downturn. The bears are in control. And so just be careful out there. And we'll talk tomorrow night and see, how the trades went. Again, join our Discord. We're posting our levels and our numbers out there in the morning, pre-market, so that you know exactly what we plan on doing during the day. Everybody take care, and we'll talk at you later.